Warm sunlight crosses a small town street as two voices rise with easy, hopeful certainty.
You leaned against the fence on Old Park Road, your boots still dusty from the field you mowed. Your smile was shining with a restless spark, a little flame still glowing after dark.
I walked toward you with a lifted brow, said morning feels a bit like magic now. The breeze was humming like a slow backbeat, a gentle rhythm running down the street.
You pushed your hair behind your shoulder blade, a simple move that lit the whole parade. Your voice was soft like maple in the fall, a tender sweetness rising through it all.
I touched your arm with just a hint of sway, a little signal you were okay today. The town grew brighter with your softened heart, a quiet spark where all our echoes start. We traced the corners where small moments chart, and felt the pull where all our echoes start. The corners of town where our echoes start, warm and wide, shaping all the stories that we try to hide. Your heartbeat running like a down-home tune, pulling me closer in the afternoon. The corners of town where our echoes start, bright and true, holding to the memories that belong to you. Stay on the sidewalks where the day feels smart, the corners of town where our echoes start. You kicked a pebble down the quiet lane, said, funny how this place removes the pain. Your tone was richer than the amber sun, a kind of peace that grows when days are done.
I matched your laughter with a little tease, a friendly spark carried on the breeze. The painted house, a smile from every yard, a simple beauty that we disregard.
Your boots kept tapping to a tune you heard, a little melody without a word. You said the past had felt too heavy then, but here the world felt gentle once again.
I reached for you before you moved away, a simple anchor in the light of day.
The sidewalk shimmered like a beating heart, a perfect map to where our echoes start. If every sunrise plays a country part, we'll chase the rhythm where our echoes start. The corners of town where our echoes start, warm and wide, shaping all the stories that we try to hide. Your heartbeat running like a down-home tune, pulling me closer in the afternoon. The corners of town where our echoes start, bright and true, holding to the memories that belong to you. Stay on the sidewalks where the day feels smart, the corners of town where our echoes start. Tell me the road won't lose what we begin.
Tell me the world won't push us out again.
Tell me the truth won't fade when nights restart.
Tell me this town won't break our growing heart.
The corners hold the love that we impart.
Keep the beat, hold the spark.
Let every sunrise map our sweetest mark. The corners of town where our echoes start, warm and wide, shaping all the stories that we try to hide. Your heartbeat running like a down-home tune, pulling me closer in the afternoon. The corners of town where our echoes start, bright and true, holding to the memories that belong to you. Stay on the sidewalks where the day feels smart, the corners of town where our echoes late night city haze glimmers through the windows as two voices drift through the glow.
I saw your silhouette against the sign, the neon flicker tracing every line. Your hands were hidden in your jacket seams, a quiet shelter for your tangled dreams. You watched the taxis drifting through the blue, the faded headlights cutting close to you. I stepped in closer as the streetlights hummed, a gentle moment asking what we'd become.
You lean against the railing by the store, a tired breath you couldn't hold anymore. Your voice was trembling like a muted chord, a song unfinished you had long ignored.
The city softened when you said my name, a quiet glow warming through the frame. I felt your heartbeat pacing with the beat, a neon whispered down our quiet street. We touched the tension where our stories meet, and felt the pulse beneath the quiet street.
Neon lines across the quiet streets, glowing white, turning heavy shadows into something bright. Your heartbeat sinking with the midnight signs, pulling me deeper where the truth aligns. Neon lines across the quiet streets, soft and slow, carrying the secrets we pretend to know. Hold to the flicker where our lost hearts greet. Neon lines across the quiet streets. Traced your finger down a window pane, said every choice still echoes in your brain. The air was buzzing with a low soft hum, a downtown heartbeat where the lost become.
I watched your breath fog lightly in the night, a fading signal searching for its light. You looked away but didn't move your feet, a silent truth anchoring the street.
Your eyes were glowing with a restless spark, a subtle shimmer cutting through the dark. You said forgiveness takes a steady tone, a gentle rhythm walking toward the known.
I touched your shoulder as the bass came through, a tiny moment pulling me to you. The city shifted in a glowing sheet, a moving canvas down our quiet street. If every heartbeat has a coded beat, we'll read it through the truth beneath the street.
Neon lines across the quiet streets, glowing white, turning heavy shadows into something bright. Your heartbeat sinking with the midnight signs, pulling me deeper where the truth aligns. Neon lines across the quiet streets, soft and slow, carrying the secrets we pretend to know. Hold to the flicker where our lost hearts greet. Neon lines across the quiet streets.
Quiet streets, glowing white, turning heavy shadows into something bright. Your heartbeat sinking with the midnight signs, pulling me deeper where the truth aligns. Neon lines across our quiet streets, soft and slow, carrying the secrets we pretend to know. Hold to the flicker where our lost hearts greet. Neon lines across our quiet streets.
A late night city haze, night through the windows close as two voices drift through the glow.
I saw your silhouette against the sign, the neon flicker trace in every line. Your hands were hidden in your jacket seams, a quiet shelter for your tangled dreams. You watched the taxis drifting through the blue, the faded headlights cutting close to you. I stepped in closer as the streetlights hum, a gentle moment asking what we'd become.
You leaned against the railing by the store,
A tired breath you couldn't hold anymore.
your voice was trembling like a muted chord.
The song unfinished you had long ignored.
The city softened when you said my name,
A quiet glow warming through the frame.
I felt your heartbeat pacing with the beat. A neon whispered down our quiet street. We touched the tension where our stories meet,
and felt the pulse beneath the quiet street. Neon lines across our quiet streets, glowing white, turning heavy shadows into something bright. Your heartbeat sinking with the midnight signs, pulling me deeper where the truth aligns. Neon lines across our quiet streets, soft and slow, carrying the secrets we pretend to know. Hold to the flicker where our lost hearts greet. Neon lines across our quiet streets.
you traced your finger down a window painted. Every choice still echoes in your brain. The air was buzzing with a low soft hum, a downtown heartbeat where the lost become. I watched your breath fog lightly in the night, a fading signal searching for its light. You looked away but didn't move your feet, a silent truth anchor in the street.
Your eyes were glowing with a restless spark, a subtle shimmer cutting through the dark. You said forgiveness takes a steady tone, a gentle rhythm walking toward the known. I touched your shoulder as the bass came through, a tiny moment pulling me to you. The city shifted in a glowing sheet, a moving canvas down our quiet street.
If every heartbeat hides a coded beat,
we'll read it through the truth beneath the street. Neon lines across our quiet streets, glowing white, turning heavy shadows into something bright. Your heartbeat sinking with the midnight signs, pulling me deeper where the truth aligns. Neon lines across our quiet streets, soft and slow, carrying the secrets we pretend to know. Hold to the flicker where our lost hearts greet. Neon lines across our quiet streets.
tell me the words won't vanish in the press.
Tell me the glow won't fade when hope retreats. Tell me you'll walk the trembling midnight beats. The streets reflect the truth our heart repeats. Hold the light, keep the night, keep, don't walk alone. Let every neon moment set the tone. Hold the line. Neon lines across our quiet streets, glowing white, turning heavy shadows into something bright. Your heartbeat sinking with the midnight suns, pulling me deeper where the truth aligns. Our quiet streets, soft and slow, carrying the secrets we pretend to know. Hold to the flicker where our lost hearts scream. Neon lines across our quiet streets. Quiet streets.
Quiet streets.
Quiet streets.
fading sunset spills across an empty parking lot as two voices rise in a memory.
I saw you leaning on the old brick wall, your headphones hanging like a curtain's call. You kicked a pebble just to chase the sound, a tiny echo rattling through the ground. Your smile was something from a distant year, a piece of summer drifting warm and clear. I stepped in slowly, letting moments stay, a fragile spark from halfway yesterday. You traced a circle on the fading pain, a quiet gesture from a heart restrained. You said the world felt heavy on your skin, like doors that locked the second you walked in. Your voice was trembling with a hopeful ache, a soft admission you could barely make. I felt the daylight shifting where you swayed, a fleeting truth from halfway yesterday. Ooh,
we held the silence where the echoes played.
Ooh, and found the part we left in yesterday.
Halfway back to yesterday we caught the light, running through the memories we left that night. Your heartbeat rising like a crashing wave, pulling me closer to the things we crave. Halfway back to yesterday, don't let go. All the missing pieces find space to grow. Hold to the moment we can't throw away. Halfway back to yesterday. Kicked the gravel with a restless aim, said every loss still carried bits of blame. But in your eyes I saw a burning flare,
a quiet honesty you dared to share. I leaned against the railing where you stood, and felt the world turn warm the way it should. You sighed a memory you couldn't fake, a trembling truth too heavy not to break. Your hands were shaking like a fading song, the kind that lingers though it plays too long. You said the past has ways to pull us down, but still we rise each time it comes around. I took your hand before the moment fell, and heard the part of you you couldn't tell. The wind blew softly through the alleyway, a quiet call from halfway yesterday. Ooh,
if every echo asks us where we stray,
ooh, we'll answer back from halfway yesterday.
Halfway back to yesterday we caught the light, running through the memories we left that night. Your heartbeat rising like a crashing wave, pulling me closer to the things we crave. Halfway back to yesterday, don't let go. All the missing pieces finding space to grow. Hold to the moment we can't throw away. Halfway back to yesterday. Stay when shadows try to sway.
Tell me the truth won't drown in the pain.
Tell me we'll fight to feel alive again.
The chords we kept begin to fall like rain.
Hold the flame,
say my name,
feel the spark,
break the dark.
let every heartbeat leave its lasting mark. Halfway back to yesterday we caught the light, running through the memories we left that night. Your heartbeat rising like a crashing wave, pulling me closer to the things we crave. Halfway back to yesterday, don't let go. All the missing pieces finding space to grow. Hold to the moment we can't throw away. Halfway back to yesterday. Sunlight scatters across a crowded cafe patio as two voices jump into a playful groove. You tapped your cup against a tabletop, a little beat you just refused to stop. Your smile was dancing like a neon sign, a funky pulse syncing up with mine. I leaned in closer with a sideways grin,
a little challenge saying let's begin.
your laugh so loud it shook the summer air, a sparking rhythm spinning everywhere.
You swung your jacket with a careless flow, like every moment had its place to go. Your voice came bubbling with a sunny sound, a sweet vibrato bouncing all around. I matched your tempo with a gentle tap, a tiny echo in your fingers snap. The world felt lighter in your glowing pace, a rhythm running through your smiling face. We caught the beat that time forgot to chase, and let the groove take over all our space.
Rhythm running through our smiling faces, bright and free, shaking off the shadows we don't need to be. Your heartbeat jumping like a playful tune, pulling me closer in the afternoon. Rhythm running through our smiling faces, warm and sweet, dancing through the sunlight in the busy street. Hold to the moment where the joy embraces. Rhythm running through our smiling faces. You tapped your heel against the concrete floor, a subtle groove I couldn't just ignore. Your laugh was rising like a golden flare, a little sparkle lifting everywhere.
I mirrored back the swing inside your tone, a simple echo made to feel like home. You brushed my arm without a second thought, a small connection rhythm always brought. Your eyes were shining with a deeper spark, a sunny ember cutting through the dark. You said the city always felt too loud, until a rhythm made you feel unbowed.
I tapped your shoulder with a cheeky beat,
a playful pattern only we complete.
the midday glow soaked into every space,
a funky heartbeat dancing through your face.
ooh.
If every moment finds its perfect place, we'll let the rhythm paint our saving grace.
Rhythm running through our smiling faces, bright and free, shaking off the shadows we don't need to be. Your heartbeat jumping like a playful tune, pulling me closer in the afternoon. Rhythm running through our smiling faces, warm and sweet, dancing through the sunlight in the busy street. Hold to the moment where the joy embraces. Rhythm running through our smiling faces.
Tell me the beat won't fade when the night.
Tell me a laugh won't disappear from here.
Tell me the spark won't crumble in the rain.
Tell me tomorrow brings the beat again.
The rhythm keeps the joy we can't contain. Keep the beat, move your feet. Don't go alone, let every heart beat set the dancing zone.
Rhythm running through our smiling faces, bright and free, shaking off the shadows we don't need to be. Your heartbeat jumping like a playful tune, pulling me closer in the afternoon. Rhythm running through our smiling faces, warm and sweet, dancing through the sunlight in a busy street. Hold to the moment where the joy embraces. Rhythm running through our smiling faces,
Smiling faces. Ooh, smiling faces. Ooh, smiling faces. Ooh, smiling faces.
Neon shimmer crawls across a wet city street as two voices rise like secrets drifting up from the dark.
You stood beneath the flicker of a broken sign, your silhouette collapsing into mine. Your breath was curling in the midnight air, a quiet warning trembling everywhere. I stepped beside you on the empty lane, the street lamp cracked a narrow band of pain. Your eyes reflected something cold and deep, a haunted rhythm where your secrets sleep. You touched the railing on the alley wall, a nervous gesture barely formed at all. Your voice came whispering in a fractured line, a hidden truth refusing to align. I watched your fingers tremble as you spoke, a fading ember drowning in the smoke. The rain kept falling in a steady sweep, a quiet shelter where your secrets sleep. We felt the shadows where our promises creep, and heard the whispers where our secrets sleep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, calm and slow, carrying the stories we don't dare to show. Your heartbeat trembling like a muted plea, pulling me deeper where the dark won't see. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, worn and cold, holding every memory we failed to hold. Follow the silence where our shadows keep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep.
You traced the raindrops sliding down your sleeve, said some betrayals never truly leave. Your voice was heavy like a closing door, a quiet weight you couldn't hide anymore. I touched your shoulder with a steady pull, a small reminder that the night was full. Your breath came shaking in a fragile sweep, a trembling ache where your secrets sleep.
Your eyes were closing like a fading flame, a little sorrow trying to stay the same. You said forgiveness felt too sharp to hold, a jagged memory buried in the cold. I leaned in closer just to ground your voice, a tender gesture born of broken choice. The shadows tightened in a heavy sweep, a velvet coffin where your secrets sleep. If every silence keeps the truths we keep, we'll breathe beside them where our secrets sleep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, calm and slow, carrying the stories we don't dare to show. Your heartbeat trembling like a muted plea, pulling me deeper where the dark won't see. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, worn and cold, holding every memory we failed to hold. Follow the silence where our shadows keep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep.
Dark won't drag our truth away.
Tell me the ghosts won't circle where we weep.
Tell me your heart won't hide inside the deep.
The shadows keep the things we failed to keep. Hold me tight, wake the deep.
Let every shadow show the wounds we keep.
Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, calm and slow, carrying the stories we don't dare to show. Your heartbeat trembling like a muted plea, pulling me deeper where the dark won't see. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep, worn and cold, holding every memory we failed to hold. Follow the silence where our shadows keep. Shadows drift where our secrets sleep. Secrets sleep. Secrets sleep.
a glowing horizon of neon dust flickers across a silent cyber frontier.
I rode the ridge where broken circuits burn, the wasteland humming at each fading turn. Your trail was marked with sparks of cobalt blue, a silent note that I was meant to view. The old world rusted under metal skies, the dying truth behind your steady eyes. I followed shadows that your boots had traced, a ghostly path across the glowing waves.
Scrapyards with a steady grace, your silhouette lit by a violet trace. A distant scanner hummed across the sand, as if it knew the vow you held in hand. Your voice slipped through the wires of the night, a quiet signal lost beyond the light. I felt your pulse right through the dusty air, a coded message only I could dare.
We tracked the echoes through the fractured land,
and felt the future tightening its hand. Ghost riders of the neon dust calling through, chasing the secrets only built for two. Your heartbeat glowing like a phantom sign, guiding my footsteps till our fates align. Ghost riders of the neon dust, riding slow through every shadow where the lost winds go. Pulled to the cold we carved from steel and trust. Ghost riders of the neon dust.
You left a marker by the shattered rail, a dying beacon from a world gone pale. I touched it gently with a careful hand, and heard your whisper echo through the sand. Your breath was folded in a static sigh of towers crumbling toward a cobalt sky. I read the map you etched along the beam, a path of ruin threaded through your dream.
Your voice came rolling like a desert storm, a rising signal that refused to warm. But still I followed where your shadow led, through rusting cities built for the dead. You caught my hand where broken towers stood, and said the truth was never meant for good. Your gaze reflected in the neon glow, a burning memory you could never show. If every circuit has a truth we chased, we'll ride until the world becomes erased.
Ghost riders of the neon dust calling through, chasing the secrets only built for two.
Your heartbeat glowing like a phantom sign, guiding my footsteps till our fates align. Ghost riders of the neon dust, riding slow through every shadow where the lost winds go. Hold to the code we carved from steel and trust. Ghost riders of the neon dust.
When they call your name,
tell me the night won't fracture your will.
tell me your shadow lingers with me still.
Our coded truths survive the silent kill. Hold the line,
Cross the sign,
keep the flame,
speak my name.
let every shadow testify our claim. Ghost riders of the neon dust calling through, chasing the secrets only built for two. Your heartbeat glowing like a phantom sign, guiding my footsteps till our fates align. Ghost riders of the neon dust, riding slow through every shadow where the lost winds go. Hold to the code we carved from steel and trust. Ghost riders of the neon dust. Neon dust.
The ridge awakens in the golden dawn as two voices echo across the valley. I climb the trail where the timberline breaks, a view so endless it could hold our aches. Your tracks were carved into the morning frost, a steady rhythm through the cliffs we crossed.
The mountain shimmered with a silent roar, a quiet promise of the heights in store. I saw your shadow on the rising stone, a fearless outline walking toward the unknown.
I felt the sunrise blooming on the peaks, a rush of color pulling through the creeks. Your voice was echoing along the ridge, a subtle hum beneath the wooden bridge. The wind was racing through the open blue, a strong reminder where my thoughts go to you. I touched the earth and felt the tremor climb, a stirring truth beating out of time.
We chased the echo where the wild hearts fly, and felt our courage reach into the sky.
Higher than the timberline sky, we rise, running through the sunlight where the brave soul flies. Your heartbeat rolling like a mountain drum, calling me onward where the wild becomes. Higher than the timberline sky, don't fall. Every breath is louder than the canyon call. Hold to the fire where our hopes will lie. Higher than the timberline sky. You cross the glacier with a steady stride, said every ache would turn to fear to pride. Your breath was glowing in the frigid air, a steady rhythm pushing past despair.
I stepped in closer just to share the chill, a rising courage neither could distill. We watched the shadows bend along the slopes, a moving mural shaped by all our hopes. Your voice came lifting through the icy crest, a roaring warmth inside my fragile chest. You said the peaks hold stories in their bones, of broken wanderers carving out new tones. I held your hand as sunlight struck the stone, a sudden brightness neither faced alone. The valley opened like a written vow, a place that let our spirit show us how. If every summit hides a truth to try, we'll climb until the meaning meets the sky.
Higher than the timberline sky, we rise, running through the sunlight where the brave soul flies. Your heartbeat rolling like a mountain drum, calling me onward where the wild becomes. Higher than the timberline sky, don't fall. Every breath is louder than the canyon call. Hold to the fire where our hopes will lie. Higher than the timberline sky. Truth we have maintained. Oh, oh. Let every heartbeat echo through the pine. Higher than the timberline sky, we rise, running through the sunlight where the brave soul flies. Your heartbeat rolling like a mountain drum, calling me onward where the wild becomes. Higher than the timberline sky, don't fall. Every breath is louder
louder than the canyon call. Hold to the fire where our hopes rely, higher than the timberline sky. Timberline sky. Timberline sky.
Dim evening light settles over an empty room as two voices rise like confessions breaking free.
You stood before me with a trembling breath, as if the truth was brushing close to death. Your eyes were swimming in a restless glow, a broken story only you could know.
I took a step but didn't touch your hand.
The quiet asked for time to understand. Your voice was shaking as the air grew loud, a fragile courage wrapped in weighted cloud. You traced the outline of your fading past, a quiet ache you thought would always last. Your voice came lifting like a fragile plea, a blooming echo drifting back to me.
I leaned in closer just to hear you speak,
A subtle tremor traveling through your cheek. The moment tightened as your fears allowed, the quiet break where hearts begin aloud. We faced the place where all our doubts were bowed, and felt the quiet break, the heart speak loud. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, soft and true. Every hidden moment rushing back to you, your heartbeat trembling like a trembling vow, pulling me closer as we learn it now. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, warm and wide, shaking loose the shadows we refuse to hide. Oh, to the moment where our truths allowed, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud.
you brush your palm across the window pane, said summer healing always comes with pain. Your voice was softer than the falling dust, a solemn whisper shaped by fragile trust. I touch your shoulder with a steady frame, a small reminder you're not meant for blame. The room grew brighter as your tears spoke proud, a rising echo breaking through the cloud.
Your breath grew deeper with a trembling start, a quiet blooming in your guarded heart. You said the past had kept you far from light, but here the world felt softer in its fight. I took your hand before your courage fell, a gentle promise whispered like a spell. The distant strings began to swell unbowed,
a tender truth where hearts can speak aloud.
if every silence holds with love and doubt, we'll let the quiet break, the heart speak loud. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, soft and true. Every hidden moment rushing back to you, your heartbeat trembling like a trembling vow, pulling me closer as we learn it now. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, warm and wide, shaking loose the shadows we refuse to hide. Oh, to the moment where our truths allowed, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud. courage proud.
Take the fear.
Keep me near, hold the light. I let every heartbeat guide us into sight, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks sight. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, soft and true. Every hidden moment rushing back to you, your heartbeat trembling like a trembling vow, pulling me closer as we learn it now. Where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud, warm and wide, shaking loose the shadows we refuse to hide. Oh, to the moment where our truths allow, where the quiet breaks and the heart speaks loud. Heart speaks loud.
A golden sun dips across the long, open road as two voices rise with the turning wheels.
You packed your suitcase by the old front gate. Your eyes were racing like you couldn't wait. The morning sunlight shimmered on your skin, a quiet dare to let a new life in.
I grabbed the keys and tossed a careful smile. You said let's drive until we cross a mile. The world looked brighter through your fearless grin, a restless spark reminding where we've been.
You leaned your elbow on the window frame. The breeze was humming as it called your name. Your laughter melted with the open sky, a sound the highway couldn't let pass by. I touched your shoulder when the road bent west, a gentle moment I could not resist. The sunrise danced along your glowing hair, a fleeting magic only strangers share. We felt the engine pull the world nearby, and let the highway teach our hearts to fly. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly, rolling free, carrying the stories who we're meant to be. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling drum, pulling me forward where the miles become. Oh, highways where our footsteps learn to fly, warm and wide, holding every promise, waiting in the ride. Hold to the sunlight where the moment's tied. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly.
You traced your finger down the dashboard map, said every detour gives a soul a tap. Your voice was glowing with a restless spark, a hint of daylight pushing through the dark.
I watched your smile turn into something new, a little braver than you meant it to.
The passing fences blurred into the air, a fleeting truth we didn't have to share. Your hands were tapping to the radio beat, a little rhythm only you complete. You said the past was something you outgrew, but every mile rewrote a part of you. I touched your wrist as if to match the tone, a subtle warmth that made the highway known. The sun grew brighter with each state we passed, a moving canvas painted white and vast.
chase the colors where the miles reply. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly, rolling free, carrying the stories who we're meant to be. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling drum, pulling me forward where the miles become. Oh, highways where our footsteps learn to fly, warm and wide, holding every promise, waiting in the ride. Hold to the sunlight where the moment's tied. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly.
Tell me the road won't take our joy away.
Tell me we'll chase the colors in the day.
Tell me the ride won't break what we survive.
Tell me the distance keeps our hope alive. The highway holds the dreams we wanna drive. Keep the wheel,
Let it feel.
don't deny.
Let every mile become the reason why.
Highways where our footsteps learn to fly, rolling free, carrying the stories who we're meant to be. Your heartbeat pounding like a traveling drum, pulling me forward where the miles become. On highways where our footsteps learn to fly, warm and wide, holding every promise, waiting in the ride. Hold to the sunlight where the moment's tight. Highways where our footsteps learn to fly.
Learn to fly.
Learn to fly.
Learn to fly. Two distant silhouettes share the same quiet air. Silence stretches like a fragile thread.
You stood there frozen by the hallway light, your shadow trembling in the dying night. Your breath was heavy with a quiet ache, a silent weight too fragile not to break.
I took a step but didn't touch your hand. The moment asked for something we could stand. Your eyes were drifting like a lonely sea, a muted plea you never meant for me. You leaned against the wall with shaking knees, as if the truth was something hard to seize.
Your voice came barely as a gentle hum, a fading echo waiting to become.
I watched your fingers tremble at your side, a helpless signal you could never hide. The hallway swallowed every sound we made, a slow confession drifting into fade.
We held the distance where our thoughts made noise, and touched the silence left between our voice.
Where the silence stays between our voices, soft and torn, holding all the secrets we have left unborn. Your heartbeat low like distant oceans sway, pulling me closer in a quiet gray, where the silence stays between our voices, dim and slow, carrying the things we never learned to show. Hold to the pauses where our truth rejoices, where the silence stays between our voices. You brushed your cheek with fingers pale and cold, a tender gesture no one could behold. Your lips were parting with a restless sound, a truth still crawling underground. I felt your presence leaning into mine, a fractured compass pointing out a line. Your quiet breathing shaped the aching room, a captive heart too hesitant to bloom. Your voice was trembling with a muted spark, a shallow light that flickered through the dark. You said your fears were louder than your name, a bitter echo filled with quiet shame. I touched your shoulder with a careful grace, a fragile comfort for your fragile place. The walls around us held our breaking tone, a hollow refuge we were never shown. If every silence hides a truth we chase, we'll breathe it gently in this fragile space, where the silence stays between our voices, soft and torn, holding all the secrets we have left unborn. Your heartbeat low like distant oceans sway, pulling me closer in a quiet gray, where the silence stays between our voices, dim and slow, carrying the things we never learned to show. Hold to the pauses where our truth rejoices, where the silence stays between our voices. Dark won't swallow what we said, tell me the ghost won't echo in my head, tell me the truth won't fade as seasons stall, tell me your heart won't disappear at all. The silence holds the words we can't recall. Hold the air, stay with me quietly. Let every whisper shape our memory, where the silence stays between our voices, soft and torn, between our holds and all the secrets we have left unborn. Your heartbeat low like distant oceans sway, pulling me closer in a quiet gray, where the silence stays between our voices, dim and slow, carrying the things we never learned to show. Hold to the pauses where our truth rejoices, where the silence stays between our voices. Between our voices, between our voices, between our voices. A gentle warmth lifts through the morning haze as two voices settle into melody.
I found your jacket on the old back stair, still holding traces of the midnight air. Your name was folded in a whisper note, a fragile truth that caught inside my throat.
The street was quiet where the leaves had blown, a gentle stillness I had never known. I followed footprints through the dawning light, a quiet pull I couldn't hope to fight. You walk the edge where shadows start to fade, a tender line the morning slowly made. The world was softer when you said my name, a trembling surface settling into flame.
I heard your footsteps echo on the glass, a tiny measure of the nights that passed. I felt your presence rushing through the cold, a fragile spark I wanted more to hold.
We touched the space where broken things unfold, and found a place where quiet turns to gold. Where the quiet turns to gold, we'll start again, tracing every heartbeat we forgot back then. Your voice is lifting like a rising tide, pulling me closer where our fears divide. Where the quiet turns to gold, we'll learn to breathe, letting go of everything we used to grieve. Hold to the moment that our hands still hold, where the quiet turns to gold.
You leaned against the railing by the creek, tried holding back the words you couldn't speak. Your trembling smile said more than you could say, a quiet sunrise you were locked away.
I touched your shoulder just to calm the storm, a simple gesture meant to keep you warm. You closed your eyes and let the moment land, a fleeting truth resting in my hand. Your voice came drifting through the morning sound, a gentle pulse that kept me safe and bound. You told me healing doesn't come at once, it moves and whispers, never in the fronts. I held your gaze and felt the layers shift, a subtle ache beginning now to live. If every silence hides a thread to hold, we'll pull it till the quiet turns to gold. Where the quiet turns to gold, we'll start again, tracing every heartbeat we forgot back then. Your voice is lifting like a rising tide, pulling me closer where our fears divide. Where the quiet turns to gold, we'll learn to breathe, letting go of everything we used to grieve. Hold to the moment that our hands still hold, where the quiet turns to gold. Tell me the dawn won't slip from our view,
Tell me your heart still finds its way back through.
tell me the shadows won't reclaim your light. Tell me you'll stay when everything turns bright. We hold the pieces merging through the night. Hold the line, make it mine, let unfold, let every quiet moment turn to gold. Where the quiet turns to gold, we'll start again, tracing every heartbeat we forgot back then. Your voice is lifting like a rising tide, pulling me closer where our fears divide. Where the quiet turns to gold, we'll learn to breathe, letting go of everything we used to grieve. Hold to the moment that our hands still hold, where the quiet turns to gold. Turns to gold, turns to gold, turns to gold, turns to gold, turns to gold.
Golden leaves drift across an open valley as two voices rise like memories returning with the fall. You walked the meadow with a careful stride, the sun was pouring amber on your side. Your breath was swirling like a rising thread, a gentle longing speaking words unsaid. I follow close behind your quiet pace, a distant yearning shaping through your face. The breeze was humming tales we used to hold, an echo forming in the fields of gold.
You touched a flower as it brushed your hand, a fragile bloom you tried to understand. Your voice came drifting in a trembling sigh, a subtle memory you let multiply. I stepped beside you just to feel your air, a tender rhythm pulling on your stare. The valley shimmered with a story told, a deeper truth inside the fields of gold.
We traced the silence where our hearts controlled, and felt the echoes we had never told. The echoes we left in the fields of gold, warm and wide, carrying the moments that we used to hide. Your heartbeat rising like a violin line, pulling me softly where our fates align. The echoes we left in the fields of gold, bright and true, holding every shadow that belonged to you. Stay in the sunlight where the past unfolds, the echoes we left in the fields of gold. You brushed your hair as autumn winds grew bold, a quiet shiver breaking through the cold. Your voice was colored by the fading hue, a soft admission drifting back to you. Touch your shoulder with a steady grace, a simple hope reflected in your face. The strings around us sang a tale untold, a whispered promise in the fields of gold.
Your eyes were glowing in the shifting breeze, a little warmth that brought me to my knees. You said the past was heavy on your chest, but here the valley helped you breathe and rest. I took your hand before the moment fled, a vow unspoken through the things we said. The wind grew louder as the story rolled, a moving hymn across the fields of gold. If every sunrise lets our hearts unfold, we'll walk together through the fields of gold. The echoes we left in the fields of gold, warm and wide, carrying the moments that we used to hide. Your heartbeat rising like a violin line, pulling me softly where our fates align. The echoes we left in the fields of gold, bright and true, holding every shadow that belonged to you. Stay in the sunlight where the past unfolds, the echoes we left in the fields of gold. Tell me the wind won't steal what we have grown. Tell me your heart won't wander off alone. Tell me the truth won't fade in autumn's cold. The valley keeps the love we can't withhold. Hold the line, make it shine,
Say my name,
let every sunrise join our hearts again.
the echoes we left in the fields of gold, warm and wide, carrying the moments that we used to hide. Your heartbeat rising like a violin line, pulling me softly where our fates align. The
echoes we left in the fields of gold, bright and true, holding every shadow that belonged to you. Stay in the sunlight where the past unfolds. The echoes we left in the fields of gold. Fields of gold.
Dim twilight drifts across an empty field as two voices rise like fading constellations.
I watch you standing where the skyline bends, your silhouette dissolving at the ends. The evening shimmered on your quiet breath, a fragile rhythm brushing close to death.
I took a step into your glowing haze,
a drifting warmth wrapped in electric phase. Your eyes were mirrored in the fading light, a silent signal rising through the night.
You traced a line across a trembling sky,
a fading comet hanging soft and shy. Your voice was woven with the night's embrace, a whispered truth shaping the fragile space. I felt your presence drifting into mine, a quiet pulse along a fragile line. The air between us hung with gentle touch, a distant warmth we never held too much. We held the moment where our calmness clutched and felt the patterns in the air we touched. Patterns in the air we almost touched, drifting near, holding every echo we were meant to hear. Your heartbeat pulsing like a softened spark, pulling me gently through the rising dark. Patterns in the air we almost touched, warm and slow, carrying the secrets only silence knows. Float in the shimmer where our feelings clutch. Patterns in the air we almost touched. I could answer every tease. Your words came shaping like a distant hum, a quiet calling asking me to come. I stepped beside you while the shadows grew, a glowing outline tracing over you. The synth like wind was whispering your thought, a drifting secret longing to be caught. Your voice was trembling with a quiet glow, a little ember you were scared to show. You said the past kept threading in your chest, a woven ache you never could arrest. I touched your arm to let the moment stay, a drifting calm that wouldn't slip away. The air around us lit with gentle crush, a swelling warmth we barely dared to touch. If every silence keeps our feelings clutched, we'll read the patterns in the air we touch. Patterns in the air we almost touched, drifting near, holding every echo we were meant to hear. Your heartbeat pulsing like a softened spark, pulling me gently through the rising dark. Patterns in the air we almost touch, warm and slow, carrying the secrets only silence knows. Float in the shimmer where our feelings clutch. Patterns in the air we almost touch.
dim lamp hums in a small bedroom corner as two voices drift into confession.
You sat beside the window holding doubt, your fingers tracing shapes you couldn't tell about.
The shadows trembled on the wrinkled sheet, a quiet tension underneath your feet.
You said the night felt heavier than most, a fading signal from a distant ghost.
I took a breath before the moment fled,
A ghost of truth in quiet never said. You kept your eyes on something far beyond, a trembling memory you were stuck upon. The lamplight dance along your tired cheek, a tiny motion when your voice felt weak.
I felt the silence closing in on you,
A gentle ache you didn't want to view. I leaned in closer, hearing what you meant, a whispered pain you couldn't quite present.
we held the moment where the air would bend, and felt the quiet start to break and mend.
This is a quiet we
Never said, softly shown, broken little echoes we have always known. Your heartbeat trembling like a soft and plea, asking the night to help us set it free. This is the quiet we never said, holding on, gathering the pieces of a hope long gone.
But in the whisper hanging near the bed, we speak the quiet we never said.
You touch my sleeve as if to ask for time,
A simple gesture without any rhyme,
your breath was shaky but your tone was clear.
a subtle courage rising through the fear,
I saw the truth behind your wavering stare.
a hidden longing tucked beneath despair,
The night burst softly on the space we shared.
a fragile truth we barely even dared. Your voice unfolded like a careful sigh,
A tender rising you could not deny.
you said forgiveness isn't clean or fast.
It takes the nights we swore were never cast. I held your hand before your tears withdrew, a gentle anchor pulling back to you. The room grew warmer, drawing out the dread.
A little light on quiet never said.
If every silence hides a thread of red, we'll pull it softly where our truths are led. This is the quiet we never said, softly shown, broken little echoes we have always known. Your heartbeat trembling like a softened plea, asking the night to help us set it free. This is the quiet we never said, holding on, gathering the pieces of a hope long gone.
But in the whisper hanging near the bed, we speak the quiet we never said. Tell me the night won't slip through your hands. Tell me you'll stay even when fear demands. Tell me the truth won't drown what we've grown. Tell me the quiet won't leave us alone. The words unspoken lead us to the known.
Hold the light,
Stay tonight,
keep me near,
break the fear.
let every whisper pull us crystal clear. This is the quiet we never said, softly shown, broken little echoes we have always known. Your heartbeat trembling like a softened plea, asking the night to help us set it free. This is the quiet we never said,
holding on, gathering the pieces of a hope long gone.
But in the whisper hanging near the bed, we speak the quiet we never said.
Never said,
Never said. You didn't say.
A dim golden light glows across the quiet room as two voices drift into a slow burning groove.
You leaned your shoulder on the window frame, your silhouette drawn in the amber flame. The night was humming with the velvet beat, a quiet rhythm sliding through your feet. Your breath was soft like honey in the air, a slow confession you were scared to share. I stepped in closer as the groove pulled tight, a gentle fire rising through the night.
Tilted slightly with a subtle sway,
A smooth intention drifting my way.
your voice was melting in the quiet hue, a gentle warmth that stayed in the room with you.
I touched the table with a steady hand, a grounded.
A dim golden light glows across the quiet room as two voices drift into a slow burning groove.
You leaned your shoulder on the window frame, your silhouette drawn in the amber flame. The night was humming with the velvet beat, a quiet rhythm sliding through your feet. Your breath was soft like honey in the air, a slow confession you were scared to share. I stepped in closer as the groove pulled tight, a gentle fire rising through the night. Tilted slightly with a subtle sway, a smooth intention drifting my way.
Your voice was melting in the quiet hue, a gentle warmth that stayed in the room with you.
I touched the table with a steady hand, a grounded gesture you could understand. The walls were softer underneath the bloom, a glowing pulse inside this quiet room.
We felt the groove unraveling perfume, and let the fire spread across the room.
Slow fire in the quiet room, burning low, tracing every feeling but too scared to show your heartbeat sinking with my breath tonight, pulling me forward where the sparks ignite. Slow fire in the quiet room, soft and sweet, letting all our shadows fall beneath our feet. Hold to the warmth, the night begins to bloom. Slow fire in the quiet room.
Crossed your arms like you were holding heat, a gentle struggle trying to stay discreet. But in your eyes I saw the embers shine, a subtle rhythm drawing into mine. I touched your wrist and felt your heartbeat rise, a mellow tension waking in your eyes. You whisper softly, barely breaking through, a tender truth the silence already knew.
Your voice grew richer with a trembling sound, one confession slipping underground. You said desire doesn't rush or shout, it moves in whispers, figuring itself out. I leaned in closer just to feel your tone, a quiet vow we didn't speak alone. The fire glowed brighter in the amber gloom, a deeper heat inside this quiet room. If every whisper shapes a tender bloom, we'll let it flourish here inside this room. Slow fire in the quiet room, burning low, tracing every feeling we're too scared to show. Your heartbeat sinking with my breath tonight, pulling me forward where the sparks ignite. Slow fire in the quiet room, soft and sweet, letting all our shadows fall beneath our feet. Hold to the warmth, the night begins to bloom. Slow fire in the quiet room.
Soften from my name. keep it true.
Pull me through,
Hold me through.
let every heartbeat shape the night anew. Slow fire in the quiet room, burning low, tracing every feeling we're too scared to show. Your heartbeat sinking with my breath tonight, pulling me forward where the sparks ignite. Slow fire in the quiet room, soft and sweet, letting all the shadows fall beneath our feet. Hold to the warmth, the night begins to bloom. Slow fire in the quiet room. In the quiet room. Quiet room. Quiet room. Quiet room.
A dim midnight glow fills the room as two voices drift closer across the quiet.
You sat beside me with your head tilted low, your fingers tracing rhythm soft and slow. The night was humming in a gentle tone, a quiet pulse we didn't face alone.
You whispered something that the dark could keep, a tender secret singing calm and deep. I leaned in closer just to feel your air, a sudden longing floating everywhere.
You played a chord that made the silence break, a gentle tremble only truth could make. Your voice was glowing like a velvet line, a steady warmth that wrapped itself in mine.
I felt your heartbeat drifting through your hand, a quiet signal I could understand. The room grew softer while your rhythm stayed, a fragile moment barely even made. We held the tension where the dark repeats, and felt the night move between our heartbeats.
Midnight between our heartbeats, drawing near, letting every whisper wipe away the fear. Your voice unfolding like a gentle tide, pulling me closer where our truths collide. Midnight between our heartbeats, soft and slow, carrying the words we're not prepared to show. Hold to the quiet where the stillness meets. Midnight between our heartbeats.
Trace the outline of a fading note, a quiet promise rising in your throat. You said the past had kept you locked inside, but now the rhythm let your heart confide.
I saw the meaning in your trembling smile, a distant longing walking back in style. Your touch was honest, tender, and it's sweet, a simple vow the midnight chose to keep.
Your eyes were holding something soft and true, a little spark that fell in shades of blue. You said forgiveness takes a steady hand, and every heartbeat helps us understand.
I held your wrist and felt the moment stay,
a quiet ache we let unfold its way. The night beat softly falling into place, a gentle truth reflected in your face. If every shadow hides the words we seek, we'll let them surface where our pulses speak. Midnight between our heartbeats, drawing near, letting every whisper wipe away the fear. Your voice unfolding like a gentle tide, pulling me closer where our truths collide. Midnight between our heartbeats, soft and slow, carrying the words we're not prepared to show. Hold to the quiet where the stillness meets. Midnight between our heartbeats. Won't vanish when we part.
The midnight keeps the Let every heartbeat show the love we chose. In midnight between our heartbeats, drawing near, letting every whisper wipe away the fear.
Your voice unfolding like a gentle tide, pulling me closer where our truths collide. Midnight between our heartbeats, soft and slow, carrying the words we're not prepared to show. Hold to the quiet where the stillness meets. Midnight between our heartbeats. Midnight between our heartbeats.
Between our heartbeats.
Dust settle across cracked pavement as two voices flare into the cold morning air.
I saw you kicking gravel down the street, your restless rhythm keeping time with heat. Your jacket swinging like a rebel sign, a frayed reminder of a worn out line. You muttered something that the wind replayed, a faded memory you never fully saved. I caught your glance before you looked away, a spark of truth and colors turning gray.
You pulled your hair back with a careless shake, trying to hide the thought you couldn't break. Your voice was cracking in an honest way, a trembling note that kept the dark at bay.
I felt the tension rolling off your stance, a kind of courage built from circumstance. The morning light hit hard across your face,
A fractured beauty you refused to chase. You stepped through shadows where the truth was found, and walked the lines we drew on broken ground. Lines we drew on broken ground, calling out every hidden moment we forgot about. Your heartbeat pounding like a reckless drum, pulling me closer when the nights go numb. Lines we drew on broken ground, don't let go. Every shattered story still has room to grow. Hold to the chaos where our hope's unbound. Lines we drew on broken ground. You cracked a smile that didn't reach your eyes, the tired truth you struggled to disguise. You said the past kept clawing at your throat, a heavy burden built from every note.
I took a step to keep you from the fall, a simple motion meaning more than all. The world around us trembled in its spin,
A quiet echo begging to begin. Your voice came rising with a trembling fire, a raw admission born from old desire. You said you're tired of running from the sound of every choice that kept you tightly bound.
I touched your shoulder with a steady hold, a little warmth against the growing cold. The morning cracked beneath the weight we shared,
A broken truth that somehow kept us paired. If every fracture shapes the life we found, we'll chase the lines we drew on broken ground. Lines we drew on broken ground, calling out every hidden moment we forgot about. Your heartbeat pounding like a reckless drum, pulling me closer when the nights go numb. Lines we drew on broken ground, don't let go. Every shattered story still has room to grow. Hold to the chaos where our hope's unbound. Lines we drew on broken ground.
tell me your fear won't drag you underground.
Tell me you'll shout when silence comes around.
Tell me the truth won't fade when we confess.
Tell me the hurt won't keep you powerless. The ground we broke is where we find numbness.
Hold the line,
Redefine,
stand your ground.
let every fracture turn this all around. Lines we drew on broken ground. Lines we drew on broken ground, calling out every hidden moment we forgot about. Your heartbeat pounding like a reckless drum, pulling me closer when the nights go numb. Lines we drew on broken ground, don't let go. Every shattered story still has room to grow. Hold to the chaos where our hope's unbound. Lines we drew on broken ground.
cool morning breeze cuts through empty avenues as two voices rise. With familiar honesty, you sat beside the corner of 5th and Main, your coffee cooling in the autumn rain, your jacket collar hiding half your face, a quiet shelter in a crowded place.
You tapped your fingers on the metal rail, a steady rhythm telling half your tale. I stepped in closer just to meet your eyes, a little truth unraveling in disguise.
You watch the buses roll across the street, said every star begins with cold defeat. Your voice was gentle when you breathed a sigh, a whispered moment drifting soft and shy.
I held my mug and let the steam drift through, a cloud of warmth that kept me close to you. The city paused a little in its stride, as if it felt the shift we couldn't hide.
We touched the stories that we left undone, and felt the sidewalk pull us into one. Sidewalk stories we never finished, soft and real, pieces of the moments we were scared to feel. Your heartbeat pacing with the downtown signs, pulling me closer where the truth aligns. Sidewalk stories we never finished, worn but true, carrying the echoes that belong to you. Hold to the moments that the city furnished. Sidewalk stories we never finished.
Brush the raindrops from your fading sleeves, said letting go is harder than believe. Your words came broken like a fragile string, a melody the quiet morning couldn't sing. I touched your shoulder with a grounded tone, a simple signal saying you're not alone. The street lamp shimmered with a silver flame, reflecting pieces of what we became.
Your eyes were drifting through the foggy air, as if you saw a life that wasn't there. You said the past kept knocking on your door, a shadowed memory you try to ignore.
I let the moment settle in my chest, a quiet truth we hadn't yet addressed. The city breathed us in and let us stand, two fragile stories written hand in hand.
If every question finds a place to land, we'll face them softly where our truths expand. Sidewalk stories we never finished, soft and real, pieces of the moments we were scared to feel. Your heartbeat pacing with the downtown signs, pulling me closer where the truth aligns. Sidewalk stories we never finished, worn but true, carrying the echoes that belong to you. Hold to the moments that the city furnished. Sidewalk stories we never finished.
Tell me the night won't steal the words we meant.
Tell me the past won't twist our good intent.
Tell me the truth won't fade behind the rain. Tell me that healing doesn't come with pain. The sidewalk holds the pieces we retain. Hold the fear,
Bring it near,
keep the beat,
feel the street.
let every heartbeat echo down the street.
Sidewalk stories we never finished, soft and real, pieces of the moments we were scared to feel. Your heartbeat pacing with the downtown signs, pulling me closer where the truth aligns. Sidewalk stories we never finished, worn but true, carrying the echoes that belong to you. Hold to the moments that the city furnished. Sidewalk stories we never finished.
Never finished.
Never finished.
Starlights flicker across empty tables as two voices rise through the warmth of midnight air.
You stirred your drink with half a weary grin, as if the night's confession might begin. Your eyes were glowing in the neon gloom, a quiet spark surviving in the room.
I slid my chair a little closer in, a subtle gesture letting trust begin. Your breath was warm with something undefined, a hidden truth you hadn't yet outlined.
You tapped your finger on the barroom glass, a tiny rhythm letting courage pass.
Your voice came trembling in a low release,
A tender ache that barely spoke of peace.
I matched your cadence with a gentle hum,
A soulful echo of what's yet to come. The room fell silent as your fears broke through, a quiet space that only held us two.
we faced the moment when the night withdrew, and felt the truth that midnight pulled us to. After midnight, our voices learn the truth, soft and clear, letting all the secrets finally reappear. Your heartbeat moving like a low soul tune, pulling me closer in the smoky room. After midnight, our voices learn the truth, slow and deep, breaking through the shadows we were scared to keep. Hold to the softness where confession soothe. After midnight, our voices learn the truth. You trace the outline of your faded past, a list of wounds you thought would always last.
Your tone grew warmer as the hours bled, a kind of honesty the night made spread.
I touched your wrist before you looked away,
A simple anchor keeping fears at bay.
your breath fell steady as your gaze withdrew.
Your voice grew quiet like a softened storm, a trembling heat that slowly turned to warm.
You said forgiveness wasn't built for you, but maybe here the night could make it true.
I leaned in closer just to hold your frame, a subtle bravery you tried to tame.
If every silence brings a deeper cue, we'll break it gently like the night breaks through. After midnight, our voices learn the truth, soft and clear, letting all the secrets finally reappear. Your heartbeat moving like a low soul tune, pulling me closer in the smoky room. After midnight, our voices learn the truth, slow and deep, breaking through the shadows we were scared to keep. Hold to the softness where confession soothe. After midnight, our voices learn the truth.
Tell me the dawn won't break the things we share.
Tell me the truth won't fade like we once feared.
Tell me your voice won't hide when mornings start.
Tell me the night won't steal your open heart.
The midnight keeps the truths we can't unchart.
Keep it around,
Stay with me. words finally reappear. Your heartbeat moving like a low soul tune, pulling me closer in the smoky room. After midnight, our voices learn the truth, slow and deep, breaking through the shadows. We were scared to keep hold to the softness where confession soothes. After midnight, our voices learn the truth.
A dim golden light glows across the quiet room as two voices drift into a slow burning groove.
You leaned your shoulder on the window frame, your silhouette drawn in the amber flame. The night was humming with a velvet beat, a quiet rhythm sliding through your feet.
Your breath was soft like honey in the air, a slow confession you were scared to share. I stepped in closer as the groove pulled tight,
A gentle fire rising through the night. You tilted slightly with a subtle sway, a smooth intention drifting my way. Your voice was melting in the quiet hue, a gentle warmth that stained the room with you.
I touched the table with a steady hand, a grounded gesture you could understand. The walls grew softer underneath the bloom, a glowing pulse inside this quiet room. We felt the groove unraveling perfume, and let the fire spread across the room. Slow fire in the quiet room, burning low, tracing every feeling. We're too scared to show your heartbeat sinking with my breath tonight, pulling me forward where the sparks ignite. Slow fire in the quiet room, soft and sweet, letting all our shadows fall beneath our feet. Hold to the warmth, the night begins to bloom. Slow fire in the quiet room.
You crossed your arms like you were holding heat, a gentle struggle trying to stay discreet. But in your eyes I saw the ember shine, a subtle rhythm drawing into mine.
I touched your wrist and felt your heart beat right, a mellow tension waking in your eyes.
You whispered softly, barely breaking through, a tender truth the silence already knew. Your voice grew richer with a trembling sound, ooh, a warm confession slipping underground. You said desire doesn't rush or shout, it moves in whispers, figuring itself out.
I leaned in closer just to feel your tone, a quiet vow we didn't speak alone. The fire glowed brighter in the amber gloom, a deeper heat inside this quiet room.
If every whisper shapes a tender bloom, we'll let it flourish here inside this room.
Slow fire in the quiet room, burning low, tracing every feeling. We're too scared to show your heartbeat sinking with my breath tonight, pulling me forward where the sparks ignite. Slow fire in the quiet room, soft and sweet, letting all our shadows fall beneath our feet. Hold to the warmth, the night begins to bloom. Slow fire in the quiet room.
this fire won't leave a quiet scar. The night holds close whatever truce we are. Hold the heat, keep it true, hold me through. Let every heartbeat shape the night anew.
Slow fire in a bedroom, burning low, tracing every feeling. We're too scared to show. Your heartbeat sinking with my breath tonight, pulling me forward where the sparks ignite. Slow fire in the quiet room, soft and sweet, letting all our shadows fall beneath our feet. Ooh, hold to the warmth, the night begins to bloom. Slow fire in the quiet room. You sat beside me on the edge of night, your eyes reflecting pools of muted light. Your breath was drifting like a quiet flame, a subtle warmth repeating through my name.
I leaned in closer just to hear you sigh, a tiny tremble floating soft and shy. The world grew smaller in the fading glow, a tender pull no midnight could outgrow.
You traced a circle on the linen fold, a timid gesture you could barely hold. Your voice came melting in a trembling sweet, a whispered promise rising from the deep. I felt your warmth beneath the cotton sheet, a gentle rhythm matching with my beat. The room grew softer as your truth untold came close enough to let your heart unfold.
We breathed the quiet till our fears were cold, and touched the space where hearts begin to hold.
Close enough to hear your heart unfold, soft and near, holding every moment that we keep sincere. Your heartbeat landing in a tender tone, pulling me closer where our truth is grown. Close enough to hear your heart unfold, warm and slow, letting all the fragile feelings overflow. Stay in the quiet where our hands take hold, close enough to hear your heart unfold.
You brushed your hair behind your sleepy eyes, a simple motion shaped in sweet surprise. Your lips were forming something brave but small, a quiet thought you feared to speak at all.
I touched your knuckles with a careful grace, a silent promise woven into place. The lamplight shimmered with a golden fold, a gentle glow your heartbeat left unrolled.
Your voice grew warmer in the dim lit room, a tender flower learning how to bloom. You said the night had always felt unkind, until you found a place to rest your mind.
I leaned into you just to feel you stay, a slow confession drifting miles away. The moment shimmered in a silver
left untold.
If every silence makes our courage bold, we'll speak the truth our midnight long control.
Close enough to hear your heart unfold, soft and near, holding every moment that we keep sincere. Your heartbeat landing in a tender tone,
pulling me closer where our truth is grown.
close enough to hear your heart unfold, warm and slow, letting all the fragile feelings overflow. Stay in the quiet where our hands take hold, close enough to hear your heart unfold. Tell me the night won't steal your open voice. Tell me our love won't fade into a choice. Tell me your truth won't hide behind the cold. Tell me my touch won't ever lose its hold. The room keeps safe the stories we've been told. Hold me near, keep me here, let hearts ache, let every whisper teach what love can make. Close enough to hear your heart unfold, soft and near, holding every moment that we keep sincere. Your heartbeat landing in a tender tone, pulling me closer where our truth is grown. Close enough to hear your heart unfold, warm and slow, letting all the fragile feelings overflow. Stay in the quiet where our hands take hold, close enough to hear your heart unfold. Heart unfold. Heart unfold.
A long sunlit road stretches across open fields as two voices rise with quiet hope.
I saw you waiting by the old dirt lane, your hands still trembling from the morning rain. The sky was painted in a dusty gold, a distant promise only roads could hold.
You smiled a little when the breeze came through,
a quiet moment brushing over you.
I stepped beside you as the sunlight slowed, a fragile start along the painted road. You held your jacket like a folded truth,
a warm reminder from your wandering youth. Your voice was gentle when you said my name,
A tiny spark beneath the growing flame.
I watched the dust swirl lightly at your feet,
a simple rhythm, soft and incomplete.
You turned to me with thoughts you hadn't showed, a tender shift along the painted road.
We found a moment where the world felt widen,
and let the open air pull us inside.
Somewhere along the painted road we breathe, letting go of all the things we couldn't leave. Your heartbeat drifting like a guided sign, showing the place where all our hopes align. Somewhere along the painted road we stay, tracing every shadow that might fade away. Hold to the truth that only time bestowed. Somewhere along the painted road.
You brushed the dust off of a weathered stone, said every scar can make a place feel known. Your words came softer with the fading light, a gentle rescue from the fading night.
I held your hand the way a sunrise does,
a quiet warmth that needed no because.
The wind leaned closer where our footsteps slowed, a tender hush along the painted road.
Your eyes were softened by the shifting air,
a fragile glimmer neither could repair. You said forgiveness takes a winding road through all the corners filled with fear and doubt.
I heard your voice break gently on the breeze,
The trembling truth that brought me to my knees. I felt the moment in my chest explode, a blooming ache along the painted road. If every shadow eyes were hearts once owed,
we'll chase the light along the painted road.
somewhere along the painted road, we breathe, letting go of all the things we couldn't leave. Your heartbeat drifting like a guiding sign, showing the place where all our hopes align. Somewhere along the painted road, we stay, tracing every shadow that might fade away. Hold to the truth that only time bestows. Somewhere along,
if every shadow hides what hearts once owed, we'll chase the light
along the painted road. Somewhere along the painted road, we breathe, letting go of all the things we couldn't leave. Your heartbeat drifting like a guiding sign, showing the place where all our hopes align. Somewhere along the painted road, we stay, tracing every shadow that might fade away. Hold to the truth that only time bestows. Somewhere along the painted road.
painted road, painted road. A pale nighttime glow rests softly in a quiet room as two voices drift into fragile warmth.
I saw your shadow on the trembling wall, a quiet outline barely seen at all. Your breath was floating like a fragile haze, a softened ember from our fading days.
I stepped in closer just to sense your air, a gentle rhythm trembling everywhere. Your name was living in the muted light, a whispered truth awakening in the night. You touched the curtain with a shaky hand, a tiny motion I could understand. Your voice was softer than the lamplight shade, a fading echo that the stillness made.
I felt your presence leaning into mine, a subtle warmth along a fragile line. The quiet held us in a steady glow, a tender calm the darkness chose to show. We trace the silence where our feelings flow, met the whispers in the lamplight glow. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, soft and clear, holding every memory that brought us here. Your heartbeat drifting like a distant plea, pulling the quiet deeper into me. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, warm and slow, carrying the secrets only night can know. Hold to the moment where our shadows grow. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow.
You traced a circle on the wooden floor, a tiny signal asking me for more. Your eyes were glowing with a timid spark, a subtle brightness blooming through the dark.
I touched your fingers with a steady grace, a quiet anchor in this fragile space. You breathed the truth your lips could barely show, a trembling vow inside the lamplight glow.
Your voice grew warmer with a gentle sigh, a hint of courage drifting slow and shy. You said your heart had wandered through the cold, but in this moment found a place to hold. I leaned in closer just to feel you stay, a blooming warmth that took the fear away.
The lamplight shimmer with a softened throw,
A deeper pull beneath the whispers flow.
if every quiet hides the truths we owe. We'll speak
falling gently in the lamplight glow. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, soft and clear, holding every memory that brought us here. Your heartbeat drifting like a distant plea, pulling the quiet deeper into me. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, warm and slow, carrying the secrets only night can know. Hold to the moment where our shadows grow. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow.
Tell me the truth won't hide from what we've grown.
Tell me tonight I won't be left alone.
The lamplight keeps the truths we've always known.
Hold me near,
Lose the fear,
stay with me.
let every whisper shape our memory. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, soft and clear, holding every memory that brought us here. Your heartbeat drifting like a distant plea, pulling the quiet deeper into me. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow, warm and slow, carrying the secrets only night can know. Whispers of you in the lamplight glow. Reflects off an empty hallway as two voices step into a fragile confession. You stood behind the door with shaking breath, a quiet moment hanging close to death. Your shadow trembled on the wooden frame, a silent echo whispering my name.
I took a step but didn't make a sound. The empty floorboards groaned beneath the ground. Your eyes were glass with something barely said, a memory carved where our shadows met.
You touched the doorknob with a fragile hold, as if your fingers feared the truth and told. Your voice came breaking like a hidden thread, a trembling sound you barely meant to shed.
I held the air between your doubt and mine, a fragile tension drawn across a line. The hallway tightened with a quiet thread, a calm collapsing where our shadows met.
We faced the silence where our past was set, and found the darkness where our truths had slept. Behind the door where our shadows met, cold and near, holding all the moments we were forced to fear. Your heartbeat trembling a broken beat, pulling me deeper where our faults repeat. Behind the door where our shadows met, torn and slow, carrying the pieces neither dared to show. Hold to the echoes time won't let forget. Behind the door where our shadows met. Wiped a tear before it reached your chin, a sign you'd held too much beneath your skin. Your voice was softer than the creaking air, a crushed admission you weren't meant to share.
I reached but stopped before I touched your hand, a quiet mercy you could understand. The moonlight tilted with a tinted thread, a fragile truth where our shadows met.
Your eyes were burning with a haunted gleam, a
A restless anger buried in a dream. You said forgiveness wasn't built for you, a broken promise you could not undo.
I stepped in closer just to feel your tone, a quiet proof you never stood alone. The weight between us pressed against the deck, a rising ache where our shadows met.
If every secret holds a cold regret, we'll face it softly where our shadows met. Behind the door where our shadows met, cold and near, holding all the moments we were forced to fear. Your heartbeat trembling a broken beat, pulling me deeper where our faults repeat. Behind the door where our shadows met, torn and slow, carrying the pieces neither dared to show. To the echoes time will let forget. Behind the door where our shadows met.
Hold the things we left unsaid.
Lift the blame, call my name, hold me tight.
Let every silence pull us into life.
Behind the door where our shadows met, cold and near, holding all the moments we were forced to fear. Your heartbeat trembling in a broken beat, pulling me deeper where our faults repeat. Behind the door where our shadows met, torn and slow, carrying the pieces neither dared to show. Hold to the echoes time won't let forget.
Behind the door where our shadows